Hello, it's Jesse here, and welcome back to Jesse's Vintage Garage. And we have the Trident up here on the lift, and we've been messing around with this. This kind of came out of nowhere, but we were working on getting some of the bikes up and running and out in the road when it was nice out. Then it was like for here particularly, it was rainy and cold and couldn't do much of anything. But all the salt's off the road now for sure. And it's now now May 10th, so I mean it's kind of late to be waiting. But we got this bike out and we just had leaking like crazy coming out of the rocker boxes. And what we ended up doing was just got kind of mad about it and we tore the rocker boxes off. So here we are, skipping ahead. We did all the dirty work already and we're to this point now. And we discovered that when we took the rocker boxes off, that our gasket here, the foamy gasket that has aluminum in the middle, was smashed so much that it like seeped by.
And it was proper torque.
Yeah, if you remember right, when we were working on that stuff, we ended up torquing it properly. And we're just not happy with this gasket right now because this shouldn't have happened. But
Yeah, it just oozed. It just oozed right out, and it was peeling out.
what's going on here makes kind of sense because my dad here was just explaining that unlike a twin, these bolts come through the rocker boxes and are actually a head bolt that tightens it all the way through, right?
Right. And they walk. This one might not have been the one that was leaking. I think it was this one. You can see this one's all wet, and it's all pieces are all squeezed out and missing already.
Yeah. So there's a couple ways to go. We know some people that suggest or talk about not running a gasket. Well, we got a problem with that too. Then we have these copper gaskets, which won't smash as much as that for sure. So we're gonna
try copper.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
We're gonna put 518 on both sides, gasket eliminator, gasket maker, and we're gonna put it on both sides to seal this aluminum to the copper to the head. And the way I understand it, that should work. And so
Yeah, I don't see why not. Then we also I was just mentioning that some people don't use a gasket. Well, the problem with that is you better make sure that your tubes.
that's your push rods. No, it's about the push rods, because then your scrub on the valve might be in the wrong spot. And what'll happen is it'll be starting up either too high or too low. If the push rod is too long, then it starts in the wrong spot, and it doesn't start right in the middle. So we tested it without one. We didn't put that on film. We could do it yet, but we're not gonna. But it was off. It was way off. I would add is shorten the push rods. So we put the copper one on there, on both of them, and we tested it again, and it was right in the center. So we took it back apart. Now we're cleaning it up and making sure that it's all clean, and then we're going to seal it. And while we had that in there, we also put push rods in there, and we tested the what we needed for dimensions to
Make sure our O-rings were all the right
O-rings.
Yep.
And everything is still the same as it was when we took it apart. So this only had 2 heat cycles on it. And some people might disagree with me, but I am not going to replace these tubes or these seals. They are in perfect condition. They're a little oily. I'll clean them up. But they're perfect. There ain't even grooves from sitting yet from squeeze. So no, I'm not going to replace them. I measured it, and it's the same as what it was with the other gasket. So we're going to run it, and if it leaks, I guess we'll be back.
Yeah.
But I got more new rubbers, but why put them on? So.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just go through the procedure of putting the rocker boxes back on now.
Yeah.
So
and hopefully it's going to work.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. Got the rear push rod tubes in and push rods down in there. And then getting ready to put the front ones in.
We got to put this stuff in. this, put it in the, make sure you push them in. Then once you get them in there,
And then tap it?
into the tap it. Now it's in there. We don't have to worry about it. I could put some grease in there. What do you think, Joe? Should we put some grease in them?
They're so oily, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they'd be fine. Okay, now I'm going to put some gasket maker on the gasket.
Got 518 applied here on the surfaces for the rocker box. And he's finishing up the copper gaskets there. Get ready to put this on in a moment. Got the copper gaskets on the head right now, and he's just touching up some more spots with some 518 and just about ready to put the rocker boxes on. We got one of the rocker boxes over here with 518 on it, ready to go too. A couple of them ready to go. So, yeah, anyway, hopefully this works.
We're airing on too much.
Tired of this thing leaking and having problems here. So, well, we like to tinker with stuff till we get it right, though. I mean, that's what you gotta do when you have old bikes. So, it seems like.
Get in there. It's not going down. There it goes. Okay. There, got that.
Yeah, so these bolts that you're putting in right now, they go down all the way through, and that's one of the compression problems with smashing the gasket. See, twins, they are, like I was saying earlier, they're set up a little bit differently, so they don't really smash the gasket.
All in?
Mm-hmm.
Push rod tubes?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about the tube itself.
I mean, the
yeah, rockers are all in.
rockers are all in?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now we got to put these bolts in. Short ones go in here.
There's just enough room between the frame and there. Let the wire move a little bit. I remember that all too well.
The other two are long ones with
Yeah, with like head steady provisions on them. Threaded areas.
head steady deals. Is it okay?
Is no.
Here's these. Here's these. We gotta get some more.
These are the screws that go on the other end of the rocker box. They take a special aluminum washer, kind of hard to find. It's got to be this dimension, otherwise it won't fit right. And aluminum helps, it crushes just a little bit when they tighten it down.
Makes like a seal.
So, a specific part number for that somewhere. But yeah, they come with the gasket set, so you'd be pretty good to go there.
Well, they did with my gaskets.
Yeah, what you got anyway. Go to the other side here. and see that just fits in there. You can see there.
Now I need a Allen wrench for it because my T-handle won't fit in the middle. Just snug it. We're not torquing
No,
yet.
it isn't.
Okay. Now we gotta put the next rocker box on. We'll get it down to where it's just snug. That way the gasket sealer it's touching. So we don't want it to harden before it's at least snug.
There we go. You want to check the rockers and the push rod engagement there to make before you get too carried away. Now it's a good time to look at that.
Yeah. Oh. It's off.
I screwed this down, so it's
Mine's off.
Yeah, it was in.
Is it gonna go now?
Maybe.
Let me see. Move. Yeah, it does. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
it's a little bit.
There, got this one.
Can you see if mine's in? This far side?
Yeah, it's in.
Okay.
So they're all in?
Center one's in, yep.
Okay. Get the end bolt going in there. Might have to move it or whatever we gotta do.
Oh, yeah, it started.
Need a wrench? Oh, you got one.
Okay. Just quite a ways off the deck here on this side.
Yeah, you don't want to pull it down with that one.
No, I know.
You pull it down with this.
Now we got the rockers engaged with the push rods, and just gonna finish putting some tightness on these
Just
screws
snug
here.
'em?
Yeah. To where they just stop.
I can't put that tool in the middle.
Yeah.
These screws only get like 6 foot-pounds. Okay, there.
And then,
I
oh
think,
yeah, I want to check
I
the,
think we're looking pretty good.
just
right
double
now.
check the rockers. We can see in there. Not very well.
They're in.
Yeah, but they're in. Okay. Now the next step. All right, he's rolling over right now before we torque the boxes down.
Because
And
we
they're
want
all
to make sure if they're not working, one of them, we got to fix it now. Okay,
the rear
it's
ones.
working.
You
Yep.
saw all them move too.
Yep, they're
Okay.
all working.
Right now on the torquing procedure.
Yep, got to torque her down.
All right, so here we go. Here's the torque sequence for the rocker boxes. Tightening them down. This is the front, and then the curve here tapers to the back. So this is the rear of the head. This is number 1, and then crisscross. So
Where's the next one?
right across from it up here in front. Yep, that one.
Okay, next one.
And 3 is right next to it towards you. No, right next to it.
Oh, this one?
Yep, that one.
Okay.
Then 4 is that other one. Yeah, that one back there
Here.
that you were going to do.
No. Could have did either one, I bet.
Number 5 is right next to that one. Towards
me or you?
towards,
This one?
yeah, that one over there.
Now I need a deep well.
Yeah, that one there with the head steady on it. That's number 5. All right, then forward from that is the next one.
Up here?
Yep, that one. Yep. This one's number 7. Then the one back from it is number 8. And then outer right side.
On the other side?
Yep.
Which one? Front or back? Front or back?
It's the front one. Sorry, yeah, front one.
Of course. 9/16.
Different size.
Yeah, different size. Oh, which one?
Then the one behind it.
Oh, really? I would guess it was over there.
Then this one front. I might have missed. I might have had them backwards actually on the other side, but I think it's
Whatever.
okay.
It don't matter.
Yeah, that one. And then 12 behind it.
Okay, now we got to start over.
Okay.
Because I only cripped up on it. Because it seemed like it was really tightening a lot. Okay.
So number 1 is
This one, right?
yeah, your side. Yep, that one. Number 2.
There's that one.
Number 3, right next to it.
Here?
Yep. And then 4 is that one. And that's 5.
That's 5?
Yep.
Okay. That's a long one. Let's put a 9/16 on here. It wasn't doing anything.
Then this one. Number 6. And 7. And right behind it's 8. Yep. And then 9 is the other side, outer one in the rear, this one.
Now it's working with 9/16.
Then in front of it, then over here, 11. And yep, last one there, 12.
Okay. Now we got to do all these.
Yep.
That's 6.
Those are the last ones, yep.
Yep.
All right, so we got to do these ones next, and then these also. This is 6 foot-pounds, so we're going to take it times inch-pounds, or to figure out inch-pounds, we're going to take it times 12. That comes up to 72 inch-pounds. And all I saw was the rocker box torque.
That's okay. We'll just.
I guess I could look through this book some more for the.
There's no sequence for those.
There's no sequence, yep. So we'll just put our own sequence together for it. Outer, inside working outward.
They're all torqued.
Yeah. So there we go. Start here and here. We'll do the ones over here, and then he'll do the Allens after that. We have a little bit of some 518 seeping out over here on the front rocker box, but hopefully this is the key. Hopefully I don't leak like it did before.
You put plenty in there, so I expected it to leak.
Okay.
Like that,
Seep out a little bit, yeah.
I wanted it to. Try. I didn't know if I needed
A ball driver or not?
ball. I'd rather not. Yeah, I don't.
That one just fits in there. I think I'd be clicking by now.
Yeah, I think so. How far up in there is these screws? I don't want it to strip. You recheck this.
There it is. Not right away. It must have had a malfunction on it.
It's tight.
There we go.
I can feel them aluminum washers compressing.
Yeah, huh. Just feel it smash just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't just put some random washer in there. It's gotta be this one. There we are.
Okay. Okay, so now we got her torqued. Yeah, we got a little bit of ooze coming out of there. That's okay, because I figured we pulled plenty because we covered all 4 sides.
Yeah.
And I expected this, but I wanted 100% coverage.
Right.
And the rest of it, what that goes inside, will wash away. So
Right.
I'm
Good
not,
stuff.
I'm not worried about
We
it.
always have good luck with it anyway. Yeah, now it's been sitting for a little bit. He's running back through and just checking for torque, and he's getting a little bit of a turn out of each one. We'll be doing the same thing after we do a heat cycle with it. We'll be retorquing all this probably.
Yep.
Yeah, just a little bit, isn't there?
Yep, just a little.
He's working on setting the valves right now. He just got done doing the intake here, and that was set for what was it?
6.
6. And then he's
the exhaust are 8.
and the exhaust right now. He's working on that. It's gonna be 8.
Yep, 9. That's force the 9.
Yeah, and these if you remember back to one of the other videos, these rockers actually have like a little thing on there, like a foot or a feet. What do they call that?
Swivel foot.
Swivel foot. Helps keep it engaged directly and square with the valve at angles like that. It's kind of cool.
Now when this one starts coming up, this one will go down. There we go. Now it's this one's turn.
Yeah.
See, it's a little loose.
The gasket difference made a difference in the valves.
Using these green ones.
Yeah, we can. I don't think they're tore.
Not yet.
Gasket for the cover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get in here. I don't want to do this on a hot motor.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah.
Okay, it's loose. I can't get in there that way. Get in
Any
there.
sauce on it?
No. I think that's going to be it now. Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, I think so.
We got a cover on the rear here, and in the front here, I just realized something here that I was talking about the mushroom, or I was talking about the swivel feet, but when we had tore it apart, I didn't realize that he had changed the stock style swivel feet to actual large mushroom type. And I mean, the swivel feet work really well, but the mushroom type also work really well. So he decided he wanted to go with that instead on this. So, which I just wanted to point that out.
We had one swivel foot that was bad,
Okay, that's what the deal was.
and I couldn't get a new. They didn't have, and I wanted to just not replace one. I wanted to replace all, and they didn't have enough, so I went with these.
Okay, we're gonna put the cover on this one now and go on to something else next. We got the breather units in there, and we got the oil line on, and then we got our Y pipe installed here, and that's about as far as you got so far. It looks like. Yeah, ready to put the carburetor group on. We got the carburetor group on, and over the winter we had got the little T160 extension here for the middle tickler, or primer button, and this 74 T150 is new enough in the production line that it had the provision for it in this bracket, so it was on its way. They had something planned for that hole, and this is what it was when this T160 came out. So pushing on it right here, or actually pulling up on it right here and pushing on it.
Here, you can take, hold on now.
Hold on, yeah.
You can take this out of there. It's gonna come get hooked up anyway.
Yeah, so pushing on, or pulling up on it, we can prime it back there. You see that? Pretty neat, pretty convenient. It's better than sticking your finger in there and trying to do it.
Which never worked very good.
Yeah, and then now we're just buttoning up the exhaust here, and we'll get ready. It's been sitting for a little while. We're going to want to turn it over a few times just to circulate the oil in the bottom end. That'll be something we do. And I can't forget to hook up the tack here.
Yeah.
Also. So, yep. Seeing how we're as far as we are, this 518 has got to sit around for about 24 hours before any sort of usage on it. So, to cure. So we won't be firing it up right away today, but maybe in this video we will. But
yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, or
next
something.
day.
So, just want to make sure I mentioned that about the 518 stuff.
With another piece here and hardened it and tightened it into the vise. Not over tight, just tightened. Let it sit. I let it sit for 24 hours. And
so what we got going on here is, he just was explaining, this was a test with 518 with copper to aluminum. And like he was saying, this has been smashed together and cured for well over 24 hours, if not longer.
Well, it's been sitting out of the vise for a long time.
And we can clearly tell that it's adhered.
It's
stuck good.
This one over here, I did two tests. This one is 510, and this is 518. I wanted to see if 510 and 518 is compatible with copper, because I was hearing some stuff to where that anaerobic wasn't really compatible with copper. Oh yeah, it is. It's compatible, very compatible. It hardens, it tightens,
And with this test, this just gave him the ultimate deciding factor whether to put 518 on those rocker box gaskets.
This is how we want the rocker box to stick, solid.
So as an example here and a nice test to be able to show you how strong it is, I think he's going to pull it apart here and see what it takes to pull it apart. If it's going to bend or rip. Oh,
force it. But see, it's stuck. And it's stuck.
Off.
That's how 518 is, and it doesn't stick where it's at. See, this was out into the air around the steel. This is 510. It does the same thing.
Yeah.
See,
right off.
Look at that.
Put the shiny spot on there where you scuffed it up or whatever.
Yep.
Still there.
I did that both.
So it created a seal.
Yep. This is an old 850 head gasket I'll never use. So,
right.
And this is what made my mind up that I was going to use that on this, because I wanted that aluminum to stick on both sides of this and solid and hold, so it can take heat and contraction and cold, and it's 518 is supposed to withstand vibration and slight movements, so it should be fine under run. So,
pretty cool.
we'll see.
Yeah. Here we are. We got the exhaust all finished up and ready to go, and we of course have the tank on now. We are ready to fire this up and see how it sounds and runs, and hopefully it doesn't leak like it was before. It should be good. I feel really good about this again. Felt good about the other gaskets. It's kind of too bad, but with this being a major head bolt application here on these rocker boxes, that really does the number on smashing those gaskets down. So that's why that foam and aluminum combination gasket didn't quite work as well as they usually do. Which is kind of too bad because they're a really nice gasket, and most applications, like let's say a cam cover or a transmission cover or primary cover or whatever. But yeah, we're ready to go. Let's see if this thing leaks and how it runs. Here we are. We're ready to start up the Trident here. He's gonna kick it over till the oil light comes on, and then I can take it for a ride. Or it goes out, right? I said that wrong, but yeah. I just want to make sure the oil gets circulated through before he starts running it.
Should have did this plugs out. There, it's off. Okay.
Now that you wore out. Yeah, tickling it. Now it's going to be, or priming it's going to be a lot easier with this center carb here. There it is.
There's that one.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it should start right up.
There we go. Let's see what it says when it comes back. Here we go. It's all warmed up. We're riding it. Smells warm anyway. Yeah, you were gone for a little while.
Yeah, I took it out for 24 miles.
So yeah, I think we're ready for it to cool down now and see where we're standing out on the torquing and retorquing of stuff. So
That's just got to cool off.
as it sits here, we're gonna kind of inspect it. it's no massive leaks like before, before the other gaskets we were using.
Them copper ones might be leaking a little. Not the main ones aren't. This side's dry. Completely. No, I don't see no leaking anywhere. Yeah, I don't see nothing.
Yeah, alright, well, let's wait for it to cool down then, I guess. Started working on this. We got the tank off right now. We have the throttle cable removed and removed the rocker box valve access cover areas there. We got to reset the valves after we get done torquing the rocker boxes and retorquing the head, because of the fact that the settings could be altered when that happens because of any sort of expansion or compression on those gaskets. So we got to remove the head steadies right here in the back, and then we'll get ready to do all these bolts here, all 10 of them. I think it's 10. Isn't it 10 or 12? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 12. Okay. We got the carbs all removed, and we got the head steadies removed. We're gonna get ready to torque the head bolts now. So what was the torque setting?
18.
18 foot-pounds.
Yeah, 18.
As long as we go in a pattern or crisscross pattern, we should be okay.
Gotta crack it loose. And then we gotta.
There we go.
Right?
Yeah.
Because this is, I think, the last one left. I didn't do this one yet either.
This one and then these outer ones, yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Then this is 9/16.
Yeah, that one there and outside ones. Yeah, one left there. There we go. So now all we gotta do is put it all back together and then go take it for a ride. So I don't know, I guess
Set the valves.
oh yeah, we gotta set the valves.
I
That's
gotta
right.
set the valves.
Yeah, I
I'm sure
forgot about that.
they're tightened up since then.
That's right. And then what about these here? We gotta tighten them
I
up
gotta
again.
check these 4 little ones.
These okay?
No, I gotta do all them too.
Okay, we'll do that next here. tighten up the little rocker box screws to 72-inch pounds.
Not getting much out of them. That's that copper head gasket is, or copper base gaskets are not given at all. They're held.
All right.
So they probably don't need. Yeah, they're not getting nothing either. Just a little bit out of a couple of them. Not much. Come on. Yeah, see, just a little.
All right.
I think I did this one already.
Yeah, you did. Started with that one. Now we'll check the valves and adjust them.
Yep.
So this is the first one up, and it was loose. What was it? A little bit?
No, it's tight.
Oh, it's tight. Yeah, it would be.
See where we're at. I loosened it a little. There we go. Yeah, barely fits. If I can hold this still and tighten this. Yep. Recheck it. Oh yeah. Barely fits. Okay.
All right, 5 more to go.
Yeah. Now, when this one goes down, one of them is going to quit. Whichever one is going down.
This one here is going down.
Okay, then this one here will be the one that's next then. That one's loose. I don't know why it would be loose, but this one's still moving and this one's moving, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that one's pretty loose. That's weird.
Yeah, I figured
That's
it'd be
better
tight,
than
too.
tight.
Yeah. But those are the one it's supposed to be.
Yeah, looser than what it's supposed to be. So something happened there. I didn't have it set correct, or I don't know.
Yeah, it's because it's why we're rechecking them.
That's still loose. Get it close. I'm not going to tighten it. No, still a little bit, just a little.
Yeah, you kind of want this one to be accurate, kind of because the exhaust would expand anyway when it, you don't really
Yeah,
be too loose. You know?
Exhaust kind of gets a little warmer than intake. It's pretty close. I think it can tighten up just a smidgen. Let's check it. I think it's going to be good. Yeah, good and tight.
Dang.
Yeah,
Needed to be in between there, where it was and where it is.
it might have been fine, I guess. Come on, get back in there. Need a smaller screwdriver, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think it. I'll check a 9. If a 9 goes, then it's too loose. Nope, 9 don't go. Okay.
Right.
So, yeah,
Make sure it's tight.
nice
Yep.
and tight. And I'll make sure my 8 goes. Yep. Yep. Okay, next one up. Now what will happen is this one will start to go up and this one will. Two of them has got a rock.
Okay. Middle one's going down. Oh, your side.
Now it's coming up and this one's starting to go down, so this one is ready. Should be on the other side. Yep. Let's see. C8. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's,
Tight too?
no, it's loose.
Hmm.
So I had a center one that was tight and 2 outsides loose.
All right. Just about got this one.
I got it really tight, I guess. Didn't think I moved it that much, but I guess I did. Let's see what I did. Oh, it's still too tight. Jeez. It's too tight.
Yeah. I can see that the feeler gauge was bending when you were trying to push it in.
Yep. We'll watch that screw move a little. Just a little. There. That's probably too much. No, it wasn't too much.
It's just sliding right in.
Let's see what that did.
we go.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be it.
Got them set to 8.
Yep, 8.
All right, on to the intake, I guess.
Yes. These two are. Six. Oh, wow. That one feels just about right. I can't believe it didn't move. Here's 7. No, can't get a 7 to go. This one's fine. Oh, I'm impressed.
Okay.
These copper gaskets don't squeeze much.
That makes sense, I guess. Still check the other two now.
Okay, this one's moving. And this one's moving. Here. That's 7. There's a 6. Yeah. Yeah.
You kind of had to force it in, but it went in.
Well, it actually.
You want it to be somewhat.
Yeah, you just want it to.
Yeah.
You know, see, it goes.
Yeah.
You want to be kind of snug. It's okay. I mean, I can see if the 6 feels like tight. If it does, maybe I could loosen it a little.
I thought it was supposed to be 6. Aren't these 6?
That is 6. I meant 5.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking here. I'll find it somewhere. Oh, here's 5. That was a 6. 7 did not go at all.
Yeah, 7 did not go over here, so.
Oh yeah, see now, 5's
5
like,
going real easy.
5's real super easy,
And then
and I
7.
can jiggle it.
Yeah, then 7 wouldn't even go in at all.
No,
Even
and
as small as
6.
the difference it is.
Here's 6, and 6 is kind of snug. Somewhere in there. I think that's 6, or is that 8? Yeah, that's a 6. Oh, there's 2 in there, no wonder. 4. Yeah, that's why. That'd been 10.
Got stuck together.
Yeah, see, it just... And see, this is here, and the valve is down below, so it kind of has to make a kind of a bend to get in there.
Oh yeah, I can see that. That ledge there.
But
where
it goes right. It slips right in. Okay, now what we want to watch is this one go down and this one. This one will come up and this one will go down. Start to.
That's the one we want.
So when this one gets almost up, this one will start to go down right there. That's when we start to do this one.
Okay. Let's work on that one next.
No, 6 is too tight.
Oh, there we go. Got a little tight one there.
We got a tight one. So we have one tight one over there and one tight one over here. It's amazing. Still ran okay.
Yeah, when you wrote it just a little while ago, or yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to let it sit. We let it sit for at least close to 24 hours.
Overnight.
Yeah, overnight to cool down. Or we did any of this stuff.
I think it's going to be good right now. Might be a little loose. Darn it. I've got to move just a little. Yeah. Yep.
There we go. Well, I guess it kind of comes to an end here, I guess. We could finish putting this stuff together, and then we'll probably check it out again, see what we got. if we have any sort of problems again, we'll come back with another video. But that's pretty much what we did for the top end. The easy stuff is we're gonna knock that out. Well, here we are. We're all back together and we're ready to go test it again. It's too bad we had oil leak on the rocker boxes after that last the last time we were working on this thing. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed everything on this video, and we'll see you again soon.